From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Friday, August 29th, 2014. Silver is trading at $19.55 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,286 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $506. Antiwar.com reports, in a speech yesterday afternoon, President Obama talked up the Iraq War in the broadest terms possible, praising the bravery of pilots launching airstrikes in the country, and again taking credit for saving those folks on the mountain, presumably referring to the large mythical Yazidi calamity that was the initial pretext for the conflict. At the same time, he denied any existing plan to expand the war into Syria, and indeed claimed, "We don't have a strategy at all in place for any part of the war yet," saying that asking Congress for permission for the war right now would be putting the cart before the horse until he figures out how big of a war it will be. The White House later clarified that that was no military strategy. Having no strategy at all would certainly explain a few things about the haphazard escalation of the conflict, as well as its apparent open-endedness. President Obama said Secretary of State John Kerry is being sent abroad to build a coalition for the war because apparently other nations might want to get in on this strategy-free, heedless war. Underscoring just how little clarity the administration is willing to offer on the war, President Obama conceded that the war will cost some money, without saying exactly how many billions of dollars per year we're talking. That, along with where the money is going to come from, likewise seems to be getting punted down the road until the war is escalated to a level he's comfortable with. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Coinbase. Coinbase is a simple and secure online Bitcoin wallet for sending, receiving, and storing Bitcoin. Get started at coinbase.fppradio.com. That's coinbase.fppradio.com. The AP reports, Utah's governor says the state should appeal a court ruling that struck down key parts of a law criminalizing polygamy there. Utah Governor Gary Herbert said that state laws should be defended in court until all appeals are exhausted. For now, it appears to be legal in Utah for people to legally marry one person and live with others they consider to be spouses, though that practice was illegal until a judge's ruling that was finalized on Wednesday. Police and prosecutors in Utah have long declined to criminally charge consenting adults in plural marriages. That lack of enforcement may have influenced U.S. District Judge Clark Wadup's decision, but Herbert said that the law should stay on the books. A federal judge on Wednesday finalized a ruling in favor of the TLC reality TV star Cody Brown and his 4 wives, deciding that the law forbidding cohabitation violates their right to religious freedom. Utah's bigamy law made it illegal to even purport to be married to multiple partners or live together. Most bigamy laws only prohibit people from having multiple legal marriage licenses. The judge left in place that portion of Utah's bigamy law. The practice of polygamy is a legacy of the early teachings of the Mormon Church. The mainstream Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints abandoned polygamy in 1890 as Utah moved towards U.S. statehood. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Roberts & Roberts Brokerage. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They now take Bitcoin for purchasing precious metals so you can turn your profits into a long-term investment. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing. 800-874-9760. Reuters reports support for Scottish independence has risen by 4 percentage points after the final TV debate before a breakaway referendum in less than 3 weeks' time, one opinion poll showed on Friday, having the anti-independence campaign's lead. Alex Salmond, the leader of the pro-independence Scottish National Party, was widely judged to have gotten the better of Alistair Darling, the head of the anti-independence Better Together campaign, in the TV debate on August 5th. In the first survey since the debate, the Scottish Daily Mail published the results of a poll on Friday showing support for the pro-independent side had risen to 47% from 43% since a similar poll was released on August 9th after the first TV debate. Support for the anti-independence camp had fallen to 53%. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.